With the month of May mostly being barren in terms of Hindi movie releases, I did not expect on a random midweek to be surprised by a venture from Bollywood titled Bandaa that released on ZEE5. A movie for which Manoj Bajpayee personally approached the director Apoorv Singh Karki from Flames and Aspirants fame to formulate and tell this heartbreaking story of human perseverance. The Hindi movie clearly sheds light on the real case against Asaram Bapu in 2013, where a 16-year-old accused the godman of sexual assault. The case carried on for 5 years, where the godman's request for bail was denied 12 times and the revered figure is still imprisoned for the same even today. The movie takes a look at how a common man in the form of PC Solanki, played by Manoj Bajpayee, takes up the high-profile case where witnesses are either becoming hostile or are being killed, and puts everything in his might to work for the protection of children against fiends who think that they are untouchable, for the sheer fact of the volume of people that consider them not to be only above the law but godlike. The developments of the case and how it personally affects the day-to-day lives of the family of the victim and PC Solanki himself forms the storyline of this 2-hour and 12-minute film. Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the movie so that you guys can ultimately decide whether to watch Sirf Ek Bandaa Kaafi Hai on ZEE5 or not. The underwhelming aspects. Issues with background score and dubbing. There will definitely be an issue that repeats itself when one thinks about the work that Apoorv Singh Karki has done with Aspirants. One of my biggest gripes with the otherwise powerful show was that every emotional or motivational scene in the series had to be packed with a rousing background score. While the trick itself is not the issue, the problem arises when the score almost takes over the dialogues of the film. So much so that what the characters are saying almost becomes incoherent. The score in Bandaa is omnipresent, almost making its presence felt in each scene, but when you especially see it in a scene where Manoj Bajpayee shares an emotional and vulnerable moment with his mother, it takes over the dialogues. A scene I believe would have been far more hard-hitting if it was devoid of the same. Another technical aspect of the film that may make you slightly uncomfortable is that in some portions you can hear the dialogues are redubbed, which seems like last-minute patchwork where the quality of the sound almost becomes abruptly different from the otherwise seamless delivery. Other than the score and some moments of poor dubbing patchwork, I cannot rave about the quality of the film and especially Manoj Bajpayee's performance enough, so let's get to it. The good. Specifics of the case. The world of social media already sees this film with skepticism. Those who have not seen the film already judge it by stating its propaganda and how its sole intention is to label all godmen as evil, and this is nothing but preconceived notions versus actually looking into the specifics of the film. The movie does not malign a section of people who practice a faith. It categorically focuses on the incident of a godman taking advantage of a minor, specifically the monumental changes that happened in the judiciary after the incorporation of POCSO after the Nirbhaya case, and does not deviate its intention to give a rousing speech against any faith. It does not transition to talk about godmen using their faith for their ugly vested interests as if it's a growing concern across the board, but sheds laser focus on the particulars of only this case. PC Solanki, played by Manoj Bajpayee, is a man who sticks by the facts, and while he himself is a teetotaler, god-fearing man who believes in the power of Lord Shiva and the ideals of Hindu gods, he has no sign of empathy for a man who can take advantage of a child, use his power to manipulate the same, and deny it vehemently. PC Solanki is an example of the sheer grit and might it takes for a common man to fight against the system that favors the rich, powerful, and revered. His fight is not only against the godman, but the belief of the herd that a man who looks like this can never do any wrong. Performances. Manoj Bajpayee is a national treasure, honestly, and there's no two ways about it. When I asked him why he had not done a courtroom drama ever in his career, he said that something hard-hitting and compelling just did not come his way. And trust me when I say this, that the wait was worth it, as Bajpayee really made sure that he gets the best creators to make this story come to life. He, as PC Solanki, is the soul of this film. He lives with his mother and son and has a dry sense of humor and wry smile, which made me believe that a series with PC Solanki solving different cases would be such a good idea. There are moments of magic provided by Manoj Bajpayee as he sees his very senior lawyers fighting against him, people that he reveres and respects a lot. There are moments you believe that he is awestruck by their presence, almost losing sight of his own arguments, but he sees through everything and hits back with facts each and every time. Not necessarily dramatized, but as I said previously, always regarding the facts and particulars of the case that make this film so special. One often sees in courtroom dramas that monologues often take the shape of becoming too long and talking about random events in the country that have nothing to do with the case. This especially happened recently with Amitabh Bachchan in Chehre and Jhund, but the climax of Bandaa is really special. A case of exceptional writing and a performance by Bajpayee that will definitely be remembered for months to come. The reference to Ramayana and why the God-man is considered to be evil will really give you goosebumps. I have to also say that Adrija Sinha as Nu, the victim in the case, brings a vulnerability and innocence to the role that acts as such a strength for the movie. She is an actor who always leaves a solid impression in her fictional roles. You reach out to her and feel her pain, especially as her voice cracks as she recounts the awful circumstances that she underwent. Writing and moments. I really have to commend the screenplay and dialogues written by Deepak Ingrani. It has the language that is absolutely apt for the courtroom drama proceedings that transpire in Jodhpur, and what one would assume as PC Solanki goes toe-to-toe with the most influential lawyers in court. The film is a fight against the herd, a commentary on the rarity in the system of people who genuinely fight for the right cause. When the family approaches PC Solanki, Bajpayee in a heartfelt way reassures the young girl that this is a safe space. The story provides an insight on blind faith and its repercussions, the culmination of bad decisions and how the child bears the brunt of it all. One is constantly reminded that the God-man is Desh ki Aastha ka pratik hai, how he has contributed so many schools and hospitals to the nation, all under the guise of protecting him from the repercussions that come with the vile act he has committed. Bandaa stands out as a huge surprise from Bollywood that not only delivers from a writing point of view but presents a legendary actor like Manoj Bajpayee showcasing a hard-hitting performance that will definitely be remembered as one of the best in 2023 from Hindi cinema. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below what you thought about the movie. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.